afternoon, ma'am. I'm Simon Pajiwana. Today, I would like to present my presentation based on the book The Leader in Me, written by Stephen R. Covey and his friends. I chose that topic from my journal about create a supportive leadership culture in the school environments. Education aims to develop individuals, children, and how to move forward in life. Education that becoming increasingly standard make education bringing ignores their natural talents and stimulates creativity and their desire to learn. If we want to help children to develop, we have to think very seriously, deeper about what they are able to achieve and the school they do need. Most schools give their students leadership responsibilities, but this is limited to select few students who have proven themselves or are chosen by fellow students are proving the school environment. Engaging, engaging students in leadership roles and optimizing leadership events. Creating a supportive leadership culture in the school environment is one form of character building for students and taking an action that we has never been done before. Besides that they are also asked to work in team and they are able to express their ideas or opinions actively and respect of each other's opinions. Styles is the way a leader uses to influence his followers. The leadership is the process of influencing or setting an example by a leader to this in effort to achieve organizational goals. The competitive advantage of company is determined by its ability to build leader compared to competitors. The sooner you build everyone is your company to demonstrate leadership attitudes. The faster the company will become a leader in a particular industry, your biggest challenge is to quickly create leaders and build a leadership culture before your competitors do. Reported from the book Human Resource Management Theories 2018 by Muhammad Khusro. Leadership style is the pattern of behavior that is consistently played by the leader when influencing group members. That is the way the leader acts, influencing group members from leadership style. A leader must be able to the right leadership style so that group members feel comfortable at work so that organizational goals can be achieved effectively and efficiently. Many educators are also excellent leaders. They inspire others, they set up their vision and communicate meaningful goals. They optimize people's potential and bring together the first group of people to work together collegially. They work hard and give everything for students and staff. They are amazing leaders. With the school, we identify three ways to engage students in leadership. First, value their opinions. Second, giving, giving them valuable responsibilities. Third, help them find their voice. Again, these three things able at home. According to the House in Robbins, supportive leadership, namely always ready, leadership explains all the problem, subordinate, approachable, and satisfying employees. Supportive leadership is a leader who creates a work environment that helps strengthen desire, their desire in its followers to carry out work as the best possible cooperate with the parties others. as well as develop their skills and his own will. Supportive leadership is also known with the term supportive behavior or attention is this style leaders willing. 8. Discussion the first realize explaining about too good to be true. Discusses the 7 habits in which all students and staff learn 7 habits of highly effective people. The same leadership principle that leader around the world have been learned over the years. They observed that all students were assigned leadership roles and that many decisions were made by students, not teachers. There are 3 challenges that are developing and which become a benchmark in the field of education, namely academics, culture, life skills from these 3 fields. According to the Gardner in his book Five Minds for the Future, today's formal education is still preparing students, especially for the world of the past instead of for the future. Likewise, Paul Tauf is in how children's success insists that the conventional wisdom about child development over the last few decades is misleading. Second, in this discussion explain about how they started and how. In the section discusses how to apply the 7 habits to children because uh, they go through the 7 habits from a young age and continue to see the truth that lends throughout their life. Here are 7 habits for very effective human habits. The first one, be proactive. I am the person in church. Church. I took the initiative. I choose my action, attitude, and mood. I don't blame others for my wrong action. I can be offended just when I choose to be offended. The second one, start with an goal. I plan ahead and set goals. I do things that are matter, that are make a difference. I is an important part of my class and contributes to the mission and the vision of my school and looking for ways to be a good member. The three, the third, I'm sorry, put things first. I spend my time on the most important things. Speeds I say no to things I know I don't or I do. I set priorities, make a schedule, and follow up my plan. I am disciplined and organized. Next, the fourth, think win-win. I balance the courage to get my wish with consider the wishes of others. I plan a favor on others. When conflicts arise, I look acceptable option both sides. 5. Try to understand first, then understood. I listen to other people's ideas and feelings. I try to see things from their point of view. I am listening other with empathy. I believe in voicing my idea. I looked into my eyes of my interlocutor while he was speaking. And the next 6, create synergy. I value the strengths of others and learn from them. I get along well with people who are different from me. I work well in groups. I seek out other people's ideas for solving problems because I know that by working in a team with other people, we can create a better solution than I will work it alone. I'm humble. And last, sharpen the self. I keep my body healthy by eating a healthy diet, exercising and getting enough sleep. I spend time with my family and friends. I learn in many ways and many places. Not just at school, I take the time to look for many meaningful ways to help. And the next, this chapter explains about create cultural leadership, some of the most productive leadership events. Take place in class. Most places have a fixed time each week when they get together to talk about everything or do happy things and celebrate the success. For example, some class have meetings class on regular basis or gathering time where they reading funny books, spending time together, celebrating the student who was their star of the week, checking the rules or working on interesting project. And the next, in this chapter, talk about achieve goals. Every company requires a commitment to set goals and values. Without such commitments, there are companies that are only crowds of people. Some teachers have their own project, but this project don't exist relevation to the vision or goals of the school like the wheels of car or bones behind someone's back. Every time every time a school doesn't have an alignment will arise pain sometimes. The pain is very severe. The impact of home of students on students is a lot behavior, knowledge, mindset that is brought students to school every morning come from home. The second, the impact of home atmosphere on the effectiveness of the work of teachers and school staff. Others research various areas about students taking home those habits at home and family. We also till now. This chapter talk about achieve school goals. Every company recommends to share goals values. Without such commitment, there are companies. There are only crowds of people. Some teachers their own project, but this project. Sorry, it's double. And then that's all my presentation, ma'am. Thank you.